Hey guys, what's going on? It's Maddock here with Mrpoinami. Just going to give you a little introduction. Very first introduction to poi, and to, this is definitely a beginner video. So if you already know poi stuff, we'll have other tutorials up of some more advanced moves. This is just basic getting started. So when you're getting started with poi, the first thing is to get yourself a pair of poi. And there's all different sorts of places. You can go to Mrpoinami, you can go to Flow Toys. These are all really awesome places. Links will be in the description. They're really awesome. They're kind of expensive. Relatively expensive. As soon as you get into, fire poi and LED poi, of course, they get a little more expensive. For the sock poi, which is what I highly recommend starting out with, they're the simplest, they're the most comfortable. You can take them anywhere, right? And it's fun. They're your practice poi. So there are sock poi designs on Mrpoinami that are really nice, and they even have swivels and all that really awesome stuff. If you're a beginner, you don't really need swivels, because the only thing that swivels help you with is orbitals, and they're that's kind of complicated. It's a complicated move, but you just want to get something cheap. You want to play around with something. This is what me and Aether use, and what we still use today. Even after we've gotten to the point where we're doing fire poi and all that stuff, we still use these. They're awesome. It's exactly what it is. It's sock poi. We take knee socks and make them. And this is what a lot of people do. It works really well. You can get these from any store that Target, Walmart, any of those kind of stores will sell knee socks. You're gonna want to make sure that they feel right. I mean, pick the right knee socks, guys. Pick some colorful ones. Pick some that look interesting to you. It makes it more fun, right? So that's step one, is get your knee socks. Step two is your weight. And there are a lot of different ways you can do the weight. This right here is a balloon filled with rice. And it's really nice. It's got a nice feel to it. It's soft, so when you hit yourself with it, it doesn't hurt that bad. It's, if you want to take a look at it right there, it's about this size of the palm of your hand, right? So you just take a balloon, you fill it up. Relatively small balloon, of course. You don't want to overload your poi with too much weight. So after that, you tie the knot in the balloon, you got your weight set up, you just put it in the sock, and you throw it down to the bottom. And you got your weight, and you got the beginnings of your poi. And this is, there are other ways to do weights. There is tennis balls, which are nice because they're, evenly weighted already, which a lot of people use. I personally do not enjoy the tennis balls. I know that a lot of people really do. The nice thing about a tennis ball is that you can, it's perfectly weighted. It's a nice, even kind of flow to it. But I don't think it has that sort of artistic feel to it, if that makes any sense. If you do use tennis balls, which is fine, to each his own, make sure that you cut the side of the tennis ball, that you cut through. Not like cut the tennis ball in half, but like a slit, like what they put on chairs. It makes the tennis ball a lot softer, so when you hit yourself, it doesn't hurt nearly as much as a tennis ball without the kind would hurt, right? So after that, you got your weight in your sock. You're going to have two socks, of course, because what's the point of spinning with only one poi, right? Then you're going to take it, and you're going to make a knot in the poi. And you're going to make a knot exactly how you would tie a balloon. It's that same kind of feel. You just loop it, and you tie it up. And so that is how that is done. You want to try and make the poi as even as possible. They're not going to be absolutely perfect, but they're good enough as long as they have a nice feel to them, and as long as they feel right to you. That's what's important. It's a really awesome thing to start off with, and then as soon as you get your poi, what I think that the most important thing is is just exploring, guys. Like take your poi if you're in your house like I am right now, short them up so you don't break anything, right? And just spin your poi around. You know, as of now, if you're just starting off, you don't really know anything. You don't really know any tricks. You don't know butterflies. You don't know thread the needles. You don't know any of this stuff, which is great because it gives you an opportunity to figure out exactly what you want to do. It gives you an opportunity to really explore your space and to get a head start on a lot of people that start off, just learning, oh, this is my 3-week weave. I can do this, but I can't move around with my poi, which is the most important thing because poi is dance, right? Okay, I'm rambling. So you have your poi, you've danced around with it for a little bit, you figured out your space, searched it. After that, you're going to want to hit yourself with your poi. Just because you are going to hit yourself at some point, guys, you're going to hit yourself in the nuts. Sorry, it sucks. It's pretty bad with poi. It's not the worst, but it's definitely up there. It's just going to happen, so get used to it. Make sure that when you hit yourself, I mean, not that it feels good, but that it doesn't, drop you, right? A lot of the information on this video was used from a video made by Nick, which I will put another link for his channel in the description as well. He's who me and Aether, really started off poi with. He has a lot of videos that will help you along the way. We'll be sure to get some more videos up on the channel as soon as possible. Some more tutorials to really get into, the feeling of poi and to make sure that everybody's comfortable with what's going on. So if you have any questions, send us a message, leave a comment below. We'll be sure to answer it as soon as physically possible. Subscribe and all that good stuff because it makes us happy. Alright, thanks guys. Have a good one.